Assalomu alaykum qadrli YouTube tomoshabinlari. Mana Bahodir Jalolov jangini siz jonli efirda tomosha qilishingiz mumkin do'stlar. Ringga hozir Bahodir Jalolov ringga ko'tariladi do'stlar. Videorolik boshida eslatib o'tamiz, bitta like bosib qo'yamiz. Agarda o'z omadingizni sinab ko'rmoqchi bo'lsangiz, omad silkasi kommentariyada qoldiraman.
Of the evening, your main event of the evening and feature bout here at your IBA Champions Night is sanctioned by Mr. Umar Kremlev of the IBA Boxing, presenting 5 3-minute rounds in a men's super heavyweight plus 92 kg division matchup. This bout is proudly brought to you by Gold Caravan Travel Agency, Nirvana Investments, and our general partner, Gazprom. This fight will be sanctioned by the IBA in association with the UAE Boxing Federation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as always, please help me welcome first into the ring your referee in charge of the action, the man by the bell, representing the IBA by way of Italy with referee Luca Validonga. Gentlemen, the time is now. We have arrived at your main event of the evening. Without further ado, please put your hands together as we bring our first fighting out of the gold corner, representing Uzbekistan, Bаходир Жалолов.
Mana do'stlar, hamyurtimiz Bahodir Jalolov ringga ko'tarilmoqda do'stlar. Bahodir Jalolovni qo'llab-quvvatlab, bitta like bosamiz do'stlar, omad deymiz. Eslatib o'tamiz, Bahodir Jalolov O'zbekiston chempionatida ham yaqindagina jang o'tkazdi do'stlar. Shunga qaramasdan Abu Dabiga jo'nab ketdi va mana jangini o'tkazmoqda do'stlar. $30,000 jang do'stlar. Xudo xohlasa Bahodir Jalolov revansh desa ham bo'ladi. Bu havaskor boksda bu raqibi bilan to'qnash kelgan va ochkolar hisobiga Bahodir Jalolov g'alabaga erishgan. Xudo xohlasa yana bizga g'alaba taqdim etadi degan umiddaman do'stlar. Aka-ukalarga podelitsiya qilib jo'natamiz, ular ham sizlarga o'xshab jonli efirda boyda ko'rishsin. Agarda kanalimizga yangi bo'lib qolgan bo'lsangiz, ana qizil podpisatsiya tugmasi bilan qo'ng'iroqchani bosib qo'ysangiz, mashina sizlarga udar videolarni biz chiqarishda davom etamiz do'stlar. Hech qaysi boylarni siz o'tkazib bo'lmaysiz.
And now, bring out his opponent to the ring, fighting out of the black corner, representing the Kingdom of Bahrain, is Danis Latipov.
Bahodir Jalolovni raqibi ringga ko'tarilmoqda. Danis Latipov asli bu rossiyalik. Do'stlar, oldinda eslatib o'taman, mana bu muzika bo'lgan vaqtda aybga buyurmaysizlar, zvukini o'chirib turmasak bo'lmaydi. Siz bo'lmasa zvukini qo'yib qo'ysak, Prямой Эфир ko'ra olmaysiz, yopilib qoladi. Shuning uchun so'kinmasdan muzika o'chgandan keyin sirazi boyda qo'yamiz. Zvukini ochib qo'yamiz.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Your main event of the evening taking place here live around the world as we come to you from Abu Dhabi, UAE, is your feature bout, proudly presented by Mr. Umar Kremlev of the IBA Boxing for 5 3-minute rounds in a men's super heavyweight plus 92 kg division matchup. This bout is proudly brought to you by Gold Caravan Travel Agency, Nirvana Investments, and of course our general partner, Gazprom. This bout is sanctioned by the IBA in association with the UAE Boxing Federations. Your officials ringside, Mr. Walid Jarrah, our IBA technical supervisor from the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. Your 5 judges being represented here tonight ringside, scoring this contest, Yakov Petrofin from Estonia, Kabilan Sayar Shok from India, Jamila Borkoeva from Kyrgyzstan, Sarah Buhlel from Tunisia, and finally Sultan Al-Wali right here from the United Arab Emirates. And when all the action begins, your head official and man in charge of all of the officials, your technical inspector, Mr. Chris Roberts, OBE. the gold trunks with white trim, presenting the former 2019 IBA Men's World Boxing Champion and the current pro boxer with an undefeated, undisputed pro record of 12 wins, with all of those big 12 wins coming in by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, muhtaram khonimlar va janoblar, xush kelibsizlar. O'zbekiston Osiyo Alpamishe O'zbek Oqloni, the big Uzbek Bаходир Жалолов. Time of the evening, introduces his opponent, fighting out of the black corner. This man stands 195 centimeters tall, weighing officially at 105.5 kgs, presenting the current 2022 Stranja Tournament silver medalist and the first ever Olympic qualifier from the Kingdom of Bahrain, fighting out of Manama, Bahrain. Please welcome Danis. Our fighters are ready. Referee Luca Vadilonga will now be giving his final instructions to the boxers.
Okay guys, watch your head, no punches back, no low blow, no holding, touch your glove, good luck.
Akalar, videorolik boshida eslatib o'taman, agarda siz chatga yoza olmaydigan bo'lsangiz, qachonki podpisatsiya bo'lsangizgina keyin chatga yoza olasiz. Podpisatsiya bosib, qo'ng'iroqchani bosib qo'ying. 1200 ga yaqin odamimiz ko'ryapti, lekin layklarimiz soni juda ham kam. Bitta layk bosib qo'yaylik, qo'llab-quvvatlab turaylik. Bahodir Jalolovni olg'a, Bahodir Jalolov o'zbek silla deb kommentariylarni portlatib tashlamaysizlarmi?
And it was Jalolov, of course, who won. I say of course because he hasn't been beaten in the 3-round format since the World Championships in 2017 in Hamburg. I was there. Kamchibek Kunkabayev, who managed to get a couple of wins against him in the amateurs, won in WSB as well. Got the nod that night, but since then, over 3 and 5 rounds, he's been, well, he has been invincible. Boxing out of the southpaw stance, the pair of them. Jalolov just trying to keep this on the outside, using that jab. Latipo has got to try and get inside that jab. That's the challenge. It's not easy. He's got such good basics, Jalolov. Keeps those feet same distance apart and then just steps in looking for that left hand. I saw him in the UAE in March for a pro fight against Kamil Sokolovsky, and he stopped him in the 5th round. Sokolovsky, not somebody who gets stopped lots. When he does, it's by fighters like Jalolov, those top bracket amateurs generally. Just flicking that jab, backhanding that jab almost the way he throws it. Gets that whip on it right at the end. No knockdown there. Balance just went as he came forward there, Latipov. Coach just telling Latipov he's got to move that head, and he's absolutely right. If you get fed that jab when you're trying to work your way into range there, then you're going to be in trouble. Did well there, stepped off to his right hand side through the jab himself. Took those on the gloves, but they're heavy, those shots from Jalolov. Gets up tight there, snuck through with a left hand, Latipov. There's that cuffing left hand. He's just trying to sling that in round the back of the guard. Jalolov, right on top of you with that front foot. He's so tall, that front foot will just make you feel very claustrophobic all of the time. So into the second. It's the final fight of this IBA Champions Night. And Jalolov has been one of the most dominant of champions in IBA boxing in recent times. The other one that comes to mind is Andy Cruz, world champion in 2017, 19 and 21, and Olympic champion. So he's had a similar run, maybe even a slightly better run. Heavy looking left hand there from Jalolov. He steps in with it. There's plenty on it. Just telling Latipo he's got to keep that head on the move, because Jalolov was always looking to line up that big left hand, that straight left hand. And again there, that one crunched through the guard. That was a solid shot. Goes down to the body and then just changes the angle and gets that one in around the back of the guard. And these are damaging punches. It was exactly what the corner were worried about. He threw the first one straight, and then the second one, he just came in off the angle slightly to try and get it in around the back of that right glove. Land it around the ear. But he took them pretty well, Latipov, to be fair to him. You can't take too many of them. There's that straight left again. It's just really solid basics from Jalolov. He uses his height, he uses his reach. He establishes the jab, then he looks to put the left hand on the back of it. He doesn't really just step into the middle of the ring and throw that 1-2. He builds into the fight, no matter who he's in against. It's a good formula. It's what you see the best fighters do. Snatching the left hand a little bit there, Jalolov. That's good from Latipov. He saw the left hand coming that time, just stepped off to his right hand side. Didn't go back in straight lines. Took himself offline and avoided it. Got to be careful on the ropes here. Got to be careful, because Jalolov just been told off by the referee for the use of his lead hand there. Some referees don't like that. Kind of teeing their opponent up with the right hand, and I kind of get it, but for me this is
Mana akalar, ikkinchi raund ham o'z nihoyasiga yetdi. 2 raund jim o'tirdim. Qani mani jigarlarim, akalarim bitta like bosadimi deb hech kim like bosmadi. 500 tadan like yig'ilgan, lekin 3,5 ming odam tomosha qilyapti. Nima, like bosish qiyinmi akalar? Bitta like bosib qo'yaylik. 10 mingta like qilaylik mana shu videoga. 100 mingta, 50 mingta degan likelar bor. Sizdan bir nima like bosib qo'ysangiz bo'ldi. Agarda siz chatga yoza olmaydigan bo'lsangiz, kanalimizga obuna bo'lib qo'ysangiz, chat yoza olasiz. Bo'lmasa yoza olmaysiz akalar. Shunaqa funksiya bo'lib qopti hozir. Chatga kanalga qachon obuna bo'lsangiz, keyin yoza olasiz. Rahmat, mana 1100 ta like bo'ldi. Borlaringga shukr.
They put him on a stamp in Uzbekistan, Jalolov, which is pretty big honour. I think the only way you could do better than that is if they put you on a banknote or a coin. And if he were to go to Paris in 2024 and win another gold medal, then I definitely wouldn't rule that out. Latipov with a decent looking jab at the start of the round there. Jalolov just touching with that lead hand, not looking to really plant it. More measuring the range with it for the left. He got into distance there, Latipov, but almost ended up too close and didn't really have any room to work. Covering up well there, Latipov, as he was pushed back into the ropes, didn't let anything through, either to the head or to the body. just trying to punch down with the left hand there. Latipov's not been too expansive here. I can understand why. I think he's a bit worried that if he opens it out, then he's going to leave himself open. He's not being completely negative in there. He's trying to get punches off when he can, but doesn't really want to find himself hooked up to the ropes, because that's when Жалолов just looks to really step in. He managed to ride that left pretty well there though, Latipov, sinking into the ropes. There wasn't much left on it by the time it got there. They just want him to be a little bit busier, Latipov, the corner, when he does let his hands go. When he does get close enough to let his hands go, rather. Through the jab there into the body, and they just wanted him to follow that up. And I do just wonder whether Жалолов might have half an eye here on his return to the Uzbek National Championships, because he's due to face Lazizbek Nurlujonov in the quarterfinals. I thought him coming here would see him abandon that competition, but I've learned today that maybe not. They're going to try and get him back to box in the next couple of days in that quarterfinal and just resume action. Because it's pretty strict in Uzbekistan. In most federations, they want you to box in your national championships if you intend to represent your country in the international vest, and that's only right. But a dispensation has been given for Жалолов to come over here and do this, but it's then his responsibility to make sure that he's in a fit state to box when he returns from the United Arab Emirates. At the minute he will be.
Akalarim, nimaga bu kommentariyada hamma yozyapti? Yangi jangmi, eski jangmi? Akalar, bu yangi jang. Hozir Abu Dabida bo'ladigan jang. Sizlarga Prямой Эфир olib beramiz. Nega tushunmaysizlar? Bu eski jang emas. Bittasi yozibdi hozir 2 yil bo'ldi, 3 yil bo'ldi bu jangga. Aka, hozir bo'lyapti bu jang. Sizga jonli efir olib beramiz. Xohlagan saytingizga kirib ma'lumot olishingiz mumkin bu jang haqida. Bahodir Jalolovning Instagram sahifasiga kirib o'tib ko'rsangiz ham bo'ladi. Hozir jang, hozir bo'lyapti bu jang. Hey akam, hey.
So 2 to go. I wonder whether Жалолов will just try and click through the gears a bit in his 4th or 5th round and go after a stoppage, or whether, as I said, given his situation with the national championships, he'll be happy here just to go about his business and see what happens. The old adage is that if you look for the stoppage, it makes it less likely to come, and I know what people mean by that, but I don't think it's necessarily always true. A little bit clumsy there from Latipov. Just touching with the jab. Жалолов looking to try and line something up with that left, but Latipov just in the nick of time there, I think, stepped off to his left and navigated his way off those ropes. That was good from Latipov. Dipped those knees, moved ahead, got onto the inside, but when he was there, he didn't let his hands go, which he could have done. Midway through round 4. Just reaching for that 1-2 there, Жалолов. He's found it increasingly difficult to get really good purchase on those shots, basically because Latipov is looking to pull his feet out. Ride them as best he can. Little slip there. from Lutipov into the final minute of the round. That's a body there from Jalolov. Final few seconds of round 4. Jalolov need to try and just widen that left.
O'zbek bitta like bosamiz. 6100 kishi bo'ldik ana. Ko'rdinglarmi? Sizlar like bosdinglar, boshqa akalar ham xabar topdi-da bu efirga kirib, sizlar tufayli jonli efirda jangni ko'ryapti. Yana bosamiz, yana akalarni chaqiramiz efirga akalar. Gumillatib bosinglar. Kommentariyaga o'zbek sila deb yozinglar, qani nechta kommentariya yig'a olamiz. Agarda siz kommentariya yoza olmaydigan bo'lsangiz, kanalimizga podpisatsiya bilan qo'ng'iroqchani bossangizgina keyin kommentariya yoza olasiz. Podpisatsiya bilan qo'ng'iroqchani bosib qo'ying, afsuslanmaysiz, bu kanal hali zo'r kanal bo'ladi. Bundanda zo'r janglarni sizlarga jonli efirda olib berishga biz harakat qilamiz. Do'stlar, jang 5 raund, 5-raund oxirgi raundga o'tdi. Oxirgi raund boshlandi.
So, fifth and final round. Bhakhir Jalolov, the Olympic champion, 2017, 2019 world champion, rather. Asian champion. He's won the lot, he's got the set. And I don't think Latipov's going to do anything crazy in this round. Getting through 5 rounds with someone like Jalolov, I think will give him some good confidence to build on. As I said, he's only 22. Hasn't got bundles and bundles of elite amateur international experience, but a good amount. A silver at the Stranger tournament, which is one of the most famous, most well-established tournaments outside of the Continental Championships and World Championships and tournaments of that kind of ilk. He won that in 2020 ahead of the Olympic qualifiers, the Asian qualifiers, where he got beaten by Jalolov. Got through to Tokyo on ranking. It was a strange old qualification process because they managed to finish that Asian qualifier. In the end, they finished the European one. Started in London, then finished in Paris. They never managed to get the American one off the ground at all. And everything had to go on rankings, and that worked for some fighters, it didn't for others. And as a result, the likes of Sean Davis and Duke Reagan of the USA, who had turned pro and wouldn't have been able to go to the Olympics, Team USA don't cater for that, found themselves qualifying due to their ranking. And it would have been crazy for them not to go in that unexpected circumstance, and they did, and they both medalled. So threw up a few unlikely scenarios. It's the final minute of round 5. This is our final fight of the night. Landed the left hand there, Latipov. Good jab from Jalolov, and I think he'll be decent enough condition to resume hostilities with his rivals in those Uzbek national championships. He's got national team coaches in his corner here, I think, actually, talking of...
Hey akalar, borlaringga shukr, rekordlarni buzib tashladinglar. 2700 ta like bosibsizlar. Like bosgan qo'llaring dard ko'rmasin. Rahmat, borlaringga shukr. Natijani eshitamiz do'stlar. Agarda kanalimizga yangi bo'lsangiz, mana shunday janglarni hamma o'zbek janglarini jonli efirda ko'rmoqchi bo'lsangiz, sizdan bitta podpisatsiya bilan qo'ng'iroqcha achinmaysiz bu kanalga obuna bo'lganingizga. Biz hali O'zbekiston chempionati har kuni borib, o'sha yerdan jonli efir qilyapmiz. Bugun agar eslatib o'tamiz, ko'p akalarimiz ko'rmay qolishgan bo'lishi mumkin. Hasanboy Do'smatovning jangini jonli efir olib berganmiz, kanalimizda turibdi. Ko'rishlaring mumkin. Hasanboy Do'smatov bugun O'zbekiston chempionatida ilk bor ringga chiqdi. Xudo xohlasa Hasanboy Do'smatovning jangini ham ko'rishinglarni tavsiya beraman. Juda ham zo'r jang bo'ldi. Keyin yana eslatib o'tamiz, bundan oldin Said Jamshid Jafarov ham ringga ko'tarilgandi. Uni ham jangi kanalimizda bor, o'tib hammasini ko'rishlaring mumkin. Mazza qilib tomosha qilinglar janglarni. Eslatib o'taman, qaysidir akalarimiz chatga yozisha olmayapti, bilaman. Chunki hozir YouTube'da yangi funksiya bo'ldi. Qachonki kanalga obuna bo'lsangiz, keyingina chatga yoza olasiz. Shuning uchun bitta obuna bo'lib qo'ysangiz, chatga yozaverasiz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening, your feature bout here at your IBA Champions Night, comes to a close after completing 5 3-minute rounds in a men's super heavyweight plus 92 kg division matchup. However, before we go to the scorecard, we'd like to kindly invite a very VVIP guest. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, undisputed IBA President of the World, дамы и господа, поприветствуем из Серпухов, Россия, Умар Назаров!
Presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main feature of the evening here at your IBA Champions Night was proudly brought to you by Gold Caravan Travel Agency, Nirvana Investments, and of course our general partner Gazprom, who have kindly donated us the money of $30,000 for our winner and $20,000 for our follow-up. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to our judges' scorecard. After completing 5 3-minute rounds in a men's super heavyweight plus 92 kg division matchup, all your judges see it the same way, ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision, and still undefeated Uzbek Okhlani, the big Uzbek Bаходир Жалолов.
Gap yo'q, rahmat senga Bаходир Жалолов. Do'stlar, sizlarga ham kattakon rahmat. Gap yo'q. 8000 odam tomosha qilyapti. Bаходир Jalolovni qo'llab-quvvatladi. Gap bo'lishi mumkin emas. Akalar, kanalga yangi bo'lsangiz, podpisatsiya bilan qo'ng'iroqchani bosib qo'ying. Biz ertaga jahon chempionatini, O'zbekiston chempionatini sizlarga jonli efir olib berishga harakat qilib, har kuni biz harakat qilib, har kun borib jonli efir olib beramiz do'stlar. Bizdan uzoqlashmanglar, likelarni gumillatib bosib, kanalga obuna bo'lib qo'yinglar. Kommentariyada O'zbek siyla deb O'zbekistonni qo'llab-quvvatlanglar. Borlaringga shukr.